How's it going, everybody? Welcome to another jersey creation video. This time we have a bit of a different jersey. It's a Anzac design. So this one was based off of a Kokoda uh, Anzac memorial. Now I'm not too sure what the actual name is. I probably should have done some research on this, but it's a bit late at the moment. So I just want to get this voiceover over and done with. But yes, it's a Kokoda Anzac memorial um, designed for the Noosa Kangaroos, who are one of the BSBC teams, a custom team of mine. This one was a really fun one, but it was a really challenging one to do. In terms of perspective, there's a lot of perspective shifting in this design. You know, first of all, you've got this top platform here of grass that then, moves down into a lower platform of, a circular kind of shape where, there's more grass that are sitting. So it was hard to kind of, um, you know, shift around perspective, but also, not do it to a extreme extent, you know what I mean, to still kind of have it looking nice and have it looking like a cool jersey design. So here I am just adding in those little footpath, what do you call them, slabs of stone, little tile slabs, I guess would be the word. I had a lot of problems and issues here because my controller has stick drift, so the camera does some really funky stuff because the way you move the camera around in this logo creator is with the right stick, and that's the stick that has stick drift, unfortunately. But we're creating these stair railings. They'd be some pretty cool stairs to skateboard, but I'm sure that would be pretty frowned upon to be skating on a war memorial. But here we have just the bottom railing parts, which then lead on to the middle, where these three or four pillars sit, and then you've got the middle pillar kind of thing. But here is where I start on that bottom platform area. So you can see right now that the perspective is a little bit weird because it is hard to do perspective. As an artist myself, I can struggle with perspective quite a lot if I'm copying off an image. But if I just do perspective off of my own thought and mind, it's a lot more easier because perspective can be anything really. I'm more of a surreal artist in real life, not really like a one-to-one real life artist. You know what I mean? I can't recreate things from images like that. It has to. I like to freehand most of my stuff and create things off my own brain. But that little rant out of the way, and we're about to start on these four pillars. A quick Google search has told me that they represent mateship, courage, endurance, and sacrifice, which I suppose are all four pillars of our Anzacs that fought for us. This one was a pretty cool design to do. Like I said, it had a lot of perspective shifts and all that kind of stuff to it, so it made it for a challenging and very pleasing design to get done. And I like creating these war memorial style designs for my custom teams because it just creates more legitimacy to these jerseys, and it brings a little bit of pride to it, because these aren't just like any other custom teams. You know what I mean? These are handcrafted and really got some time and some love into them. But anyways, that little part out of the way. Here's the flag poles that sit at this war memorial. We just started on changing the color of the grass here to I was going to keep it black and white, but I thought maybe adding a bit of that pop of green could set this thing ablaze a little bit and give it that bit of extra kind of mile, what would the word be, extra mile kind of love and attention. You know what I mean? Like, I feel like having it black and white would kind of, it would look cool, but just having that green in there just makes it pop and sets that this is a scene, you know, that's in the mountains because that's where it is. But here we have some little bit of detailing, so some shadowing here and there, just to you know, show that you know the light is being interacted with on this design. Got some little um, you know, spiky looking things down there in the shadowing to make it look like it's, you know, grass or something. And you can see me going back and forth here. This is where I determined what color the jersey was, and right here I went and did something. Determined that it was going to be a blue kind of sky design, and here's the first mountain alongside the second mountain on the right there, giving it some light, but then putting that light to be green, so it looks like, you know, all those trees and stuff are lit up. Then we got some clouds. So the basically the design is done. It's just adding the extra bit of detail now as we go back and forth. So here we just do the flags. At the moment the flags are down, and then we're going to go through and add a little bit of extra something. Got the shadowing for these pillars now, so that they look dynamic and, like I said, are catching the light. They're not just like flat surface things. They, you know, there's stuff happening in the picture, if that makes sense. You know, that there's light being bounced around here. There's shadowing, and here we have some more shadowing happening here. And that's basically the design here. It's completely done. There's a good look at it. This one was very satisfying to do. From a start where I thought, how the hell am I going to do this, to getting to this end result and seeing that I actually did it, gave me a good sense of pride. Here I am just adding a couple extra little bits of shadowing here, just to kind of give this thing a little bit more of a nicer kind of finish to it, and then adding one little separate bit of white there to, like I said, give it that extra touch to it. Adding in the extra details to this jersey, and here you will see it. And here is the final product. So I wanted to go for a nice little sunset there, nice little blue sky. If you did enjoy this video, please be sure to leave me a like and leave a comment. Let me know how you feel. Also, give me a sub if you're new and you like this style of content and want to see more. You know, the more engagement I do get on this style of content, the more I will make. And you know, hopefully this is a good introduction to you know, people that don't know what I do. You know, I like to mess around and make jerseys on Rugby League 26. Formerly did it on Rugby League Live 4, but you know, now we're at this game. So like I said, if you did like this style of content and you do want to see more, be sure to leave me a like and a comment, and I appreciate you watching. I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.